Hello, my name is Enigma Del Amor. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new, it's great to have you back here as always. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, let's keep it like that, it's better. Okay. And if you are a long-time subscriber, welcome. It's nice to see you for the first time. I have not actually pre-decided what this video is. However, by the time Editing Me has her hands on this video, we can see that the video is about this. So, I don't know what I want to talk about yet. I just know that I want to. And I also know why. I did some journaling before coming on here, and it was about why do I want to film a video? Okay, or why do I want to create something? Because I want to feel immersion. I want to immerse myself in something. I want to create something that gives me the possibility to receive new information that's surprising and interesting for me, fun and healing, and also is an end in and of itself. To go deeper into the present moment while also being in alignment with the things that I want to create for myself in my life. So speaking of new, I put my hair on the other side to usual, just to see what happens with that. Even if this video is a practice, that's okay. I want to get into the feel of making content potentially a bit more regularly without demanding myself, just as a possibility and invitation. So we are oiling the pump today, getting our feet in the water, and also testing the front camera on my new phone. So this is the front camera of the iPhone 17 Pro Max. So let's see how this turns out as a 4K video. And I like being able to film on my front camera because I get to see myself then while I'm doing it. So even though the front camera is not as high in quality as the back camera, I like that the front camera is hopefully high enough quality for my standards, and that I get to see myself while I'm recording, because there is an intimacy about watching myself when I'm recording. It reminds me of when I first started making videos, ASMR videos, and I would use a webcam and I would be able to see myself on the screen. And I sort of miss that. So this is sort of a recreation of that experience. Also, I didn't know what I was doing then either. And yet I just did it and they came out and I was doing well. And so it's to reconnect with the part of me that does this, who doesn't know what she's doing and just speaks what's real and alive and important and authentic in the moment, just shares, just explores the unfolding, channels mystery and humanity because she wants to, because she enjoys it, because it's healing, because it's cathartic, because it's exciting, because it's interesting, because it's immersive. I invite us all to find a comfortable position, sitting up or lying down if you prefer, in a supported yet relaxed way. And close your eyes if you'd like to, if that feels okay for you. If not, it's okay too. I need to say that anyone who is working with anyone, and especially sensitive people or people who have been involved with trauma, but really everybody has some kind of trauma inside and we don't know who is dealing with what. So anyway, anytime you may be facilitating a space and you're giving direction, it's important to give direction as an invitation, just in case it's something that's not okay with someone or makes someone feel unsafe. For example, closing the eyes is an invitation. Silence is an invitation. Because each individual knows what's best for them. And it may not be the same as what's best for you. And it's everyone's responsibility to consider each other, not to control each other. Oh, I like that. So, however you'd like to sit, however your eyes would like to sit. You keep mine open. And just take a few deep breaths if you'd like to follow along with my direction. Being in presence for some moments, presence-y meditation-y. Presence-y meditation-y meditative vibes all tried to come out in one go. So go to your presence, to your breath. Come here to this moment, to your presence, to your breath. How is the position of your body? What does it need? If anything. And just breathing slow, easy, and deep. Relaxation of the muscles. Expanding the awareness throughout the body. Touching the ground and wrapping around into the space around us. Expanding, glowing into the space around us. Being is enough. Your being here is enough. Your presence is enough. Who you are is enough. As we observe all the experiences happening inside and around us on all the different levels and layers. Who you are, what is happening, and life, existence. Doing is part of the natural flow of life. Not something we need to force in order to become worthy of love or to justify our existence. Have you brushed your teeth today? No. Well then, you don't deserve any money. These kind of things. That might be a belief that some of you have, or it might not. The point is that inherently true? And are similar beliefs that we might have about other kinds of doing necessarily true or still serving us? Am I only loved if I'm productive? Then what happens if I have a tired day? Can we hold the dichotomy of the different parts of ourselves all at once that might sometimes seem paradoxical? For example, a paradox that I have inside myself is that sometimes I feel like a teacher, like someone who has a lot to share, like a guide or something like that. And sometimes I feel absolutely clueless and like I'm messing up and failing, or that I'm childish or something like this. And those are quite opposite things, a teacher and a failing child, seemingly opposite things. However, they're both a part of me. There are different parts of me that feel those ways. And you are allowed to be all of them, to be both. I'm loved if I'm teaching. I'm loved even if I fail. Exactly. I'm still loved. I'm loved even if I fail. Let's see if knock the pop filter off a little bit there. I need to stretch my legs. Getting a little pins and needles. Do you need to stretch your legs or get a drink of water or go to the bathroom or open a window or anything that might make you feel a bit more settled and held in your moment, a bit more taken care of? For me, a necessary part of functioning is to take the pressure off of myself and allow all the different parts of me to exist. And so we might be able to choose together what we want to do from a place of freedom and being loved, rather than being so busy molding myself into a shape, not actually being fully on board with the things that I'm doing and just draining my energy, forcing myself, sucking the life out of myself. This way doesn't work for me. And so I honestly do everything almost backwards. Most days, how I come on board with brushing my own teeth is by loving myself even if I don't brush them. Do you know I actually have a trick for brushing your teeth, if that is something that you know you want to do and you also feel like, oh, I brush my teeth again. I used to be a lot more resistant to brushing my teeth, and now I am a lot more into it because I took the self-demand away and let myself not brush them if I don't want to brush them. And then I learned through the natural consequences of feeling sensitivities in my teeth, of noticing the way that they look if I don't brush them for some time or something like this. And then I came up with a trick for brushing my teeth that I might use if I still needed to. I don't really need to anymore, but I did use this trick. I know I'm keeping you on edge about the trick. So in my experience, it's easier to get myself to just put my toothbrush in the water and literally get the food off of my teeth as a bare minimum. So I would say to myself, right, we don't have to brush our teeth. We can just literally get the food off. But then when you literally get the food off, it aggravates your mouth and releases how your mouth smells in a way that you can smell your own breath when you do that. So if you still aren't genuinely inspired to brush your teeth after smelling that, then come back and let me know, because I'll have to give you some other tip. But that works for me. It's like, okay, fine, I will just brush them with water to get the food off. Wow, is that really how my mouth is smelling right now? I actually want to take care of that. Let's brush my teeth. And then now I don't do that trick, but I'm aware of how my mouth will smell and feel if I don't brush them. So even when I'm like, it's okay if I don't brush my teeth, and I'm going to brush my teeth because I know that that's what's best for me. And it's awesome to do it from that place instead of just forcing myself to brush my teeth just because I think I should, but not actually being connected to myself while I'm doing it. So it's this counterintuitive approach that I take toward almost everything. Otherwise, I will rebel against me. So yeah. It's like a 1-2 step of, it's okay whatever we decide to do. And from that place of freedom, I'm actually better at choosing what we do. I am more on board with what is best for me, especially because every single part has something important to say. So when we're all allowed, we all have a voice, we can all collaborate together and come up with much better ideas when we work together. Working together. It reminds me of SpongeBob, where he's like, bring it around town. Bring it around town. That is my leopard teddy hanging on my phone lanyard, on my new phone's lanyard, and this lanyard is made of satin, so it doesn't pull my hair. I am in love with this new setup. Something's coming to me about the marriage between creating what is wanted, improving the conditions, etc., and making peace with what is and being present in the moment. The grid on my screen is like this, like in 9 pieces, and I'm doing this on the corners. So still being proactive about what we want to create and experience, what we need, those inspired action steps, and making peace with the moment, embracing the moment, and remembering that life is now, and also releasing resistance to the not having of these things. Okayness with what is, loving ourselves as we are, presence, being, and inspired action, flow, proactivity in this creative side aspect dimension. Masculine and feminine. The feminine being, the masculine doing. Finding your unique rhythm in that. And also finding harmony with the law of rhythm. Oh, everything is somehow cyclic. There is no effective doing without enough being. And being without doing has nowhere to go. It's also wisdom and direction. I love a word that Walt Disney actually uses, which is called Imagineering. And it's like the being or the imaginative side also, all of this ethereal energy, when paired with the know-how and the skill and the inspired action. So the imagination and the engineering, he calls it Imagineering. And I love that. So if it's being and creativity, beativity. Or be activity. I experience it a little bit like I dip myself in a bath of presence and being and wisdom, flowing of ideas, and then I take that gasoline, it's not gasoline, just something that powers the car. Yeah, gasoline. Sounds a bit violent though, like I'm gonna put fire or something. It could be. What's the word I'm trying to think of? When you're dipped in that and you fueled, there we go, then you use the fuel while also staying connected to the fuel source. We don't need to exhaust this. And if we do, we need to plug back into this. I like to take a big bath in the presence and energy and bring also an open channel over with me as I do over here, and then come back and rest here. Yesterday I did lots of doing without enough of the being side. I can see that. And so today I introduced more being because I learned from that. I had my new phone, so I was so excited about setting it up that I set it up all day. And also used it a little. And today I was like, okay, yes, it's awesome, my new phone, and let's make sure to take care of this. That's also what's happening in the rhythm of how I'm channeling in this video. It's like presence, channel, presence, channel. Once I am running out of things to say that are happening naturally, then there is a natural pause. I don't always leave the full pause in because it can be long. I don't rush it. Even if I was to pause for 10 minutes, it's okay. I may cut it for the sake of the video. And when something comes that feels important for me to say that I really want to share, I share it. There are some things that come that I just don't feel ready to speak when they come. And when I feel the speak now impulse, then I do. I don't always know what I'm going to say. I don't know the picture of what I'm going to say. There is just something with enough to begin. A little spark of something. Could be possible to speak without knowing whatsoever I'm going to say. When it's coming from mystery, mysterious. It's beautiful to speak from all different places. There's no part that is allowed to speak and not allowed to speak. We're all allowed, and we collaborate together to find the optimum use of speech and language. Or the natural one, or the authentic one, the preferred one in the moment, the expressive one, the flowy one, the one that happens, the one that we want, the one that we need. Just check in with your body and see if you need anything, movement, breathing, stretching, walking, water, food. Little check-ins with what we need are very important. And as well as checking in the awareness of what we need, it's also important to then go ahead and meet our needs. to do something about it if it's necessary, to respond. Receptivity and responsiveness. Watch out for the mental pattern of, I already know how it went, I already know how it is, I already know what's going to happen, especially if what we think we already know feels bad. Watch out for that. Be aware of it. Notice it. Is that true 100%? Is it true that I actually don't know what's going to happen and that there are possibilities and that my power is here and now in the quality of my presence, in the choices I make, and in my integrity between my being, thoughts, feelings, words, and actions? In all the information that is available to me, moving in alignment with what's important to me. What I love about this channel, one of the things, is that I did not create it from a place of having a role that I am fulfilling, that is like I'm a teacher or I'm an artist or I'm a something. I'm myself. And what happens as a byproduct of that is exactly that, a byproduct. I don't have to be any other way than the way that I am. Authentic. What way does it feel really good, best to you to be? Do you have a role or way of seeing yourself that is really amazing for you and that you want to show up like this? Or do you work best when you allow your authenticity and that's kind of the North Star? How is your way? Who are you? What's authentic for you? What's best for you? What do you need? How do you move? How do you flow? What's your vision? What's the quality of your presence? What are your gifts? What's your healing? What's your experience? What's your uniqueness? Your contribution? How do you consider others? Those are not questions for constructing a mental answer to every single one that I'm saying as they go along, because that would be really quick. It's like, what's that evoking? Because I'm not talking about a word when I'm saying that. I'm talking about you. But you are not the word you. I'm talking about the you that you implies. And you know best about that. So thank you for joining me for this spontaneous, impromptu video. Thank you for being here and sharing this unique, sacred space together. If you'd like to go deeper into watching more of my content, I've got plenty more videos on my channel. I also do sell exclusive content and an amazing belief guidebook on my Ko-fi website. So if you would like to check those out, they remain available for you. And thank you to those who have already trusted me and invested into my exclusive content. It's been super exciting that has started happening lately, so I appreciate that. Take care of yourself in the best way that you can. Whatever you decide to do next, I leave that with you. Bye for now. Namaste.